Hello, Mr. Big.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Biggs.
Send him down here more.
Yeah, a little of that yellow out. That wind down leader. There you go. Right there.
There we go.
Oh, let him eat it. That's probably him trying to get out the way.
Oh, one just came up there. Oh, good God.
Okay. We got a fish on here, folks. We got a fish on. It's a pretty good sized fish.
This is Addictive Fishing. A black drum, baby. For the next 30 minutes, you'll see why fishing is so addictive. We'll show you the most awesome rod bending, drag screaming action. So hang on to your seats for this week's journey on Addictive Fishing.
Well, welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. We've been catching bait for the past hour or so.
About an hour, yeah.
Got Captain Dave Sutton on the boat. We're off Everglades National Park. He says if we catch the right bait today, we're gonna be catching some motives. We got the bait well full. We got the laser sharps ready to go, bro. He says he's gonna hurt me. So y'all stay tuned to this episode of Addictive Fishing. South Florida, Everglades National Park. We'll be right back.
You know, Blair, we'll stop at a few of these markers on the way out, but I don't like to spend a lot of time. If there's a cove there, it'll be instant. So
all right.
We'll hit a few of these on the way out to Nirvana.
Right up on top. If y'all have never caught triple tail, these are like Oscars of the salt water. And they'll eat. Oh, I didn't even see him. And we have another Oscar on. You know, triple tail are so neat. They look just like, and you never know what they're gonna do. This guy came right to the boat. Sometimes they jump, sometimes they'll dive down.
That's pretty good eating right there, Blair.
Well, I know that. We're gonna test out your new fillet knife a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna show you why they call him triple tail here.
Oh yeah, he's mad at me. He's mad at me.
A prehistoric looking fish here.
I'm telling you, huh?
And they have gill plates that are just as sharp
Razor
as
sharp
any
as snook. You betcha.
Look at that, he wants that DOA right up out of the Mogan kit. Now this, when I say it looks like an Oscar, they're a prehistoric looking fish and they have 3 tails right here. It looks like 3 tails. This is that's called a peduncle fin, is that correct? And I guess this is the back end of the dorsal fin. But they use all 3 of those tails, and you get them real big up around the Space Coast. We fish around the pilings just like this, or the floating markers out there for the channel, and they'll get right up underneath them. And you flip a shrimp to them just like I did just right here, and you can have yourself a nice little triple tail sandwich. Well, we finally made it. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see this, but we've made it out about 18 miles now out in the Gulf. And the rock pile that we've been talking so much about is right up in front of us, and we saw some cobia as soon as we pulled up here. So
big school of cobes coming across right on the surface.
We're gonna take the Minn Kota, go over this little rock pile and see if we got a cobia or two, y'all. Y'all watch this. I love fishing over here, man. You do a lot of bonefish. When we first did the first show with you, we did bonefish.
Oh yeah.
Now tell me, what do you like better? You like this or you like the bonefish?
You know, I love the hunt of the bonefish, but these guys put a good bend in the rod and really make that Power Pro sing.
Yes, they do. What we call rod bending,
drag screaming
television.
Permit right in the middle of the black spot. See the tails? Oh, there's a couple of big dogs in there, buddy.
He's gonna dry his tail out.
Oh yeah. Get some distance. See him in the backside?
Yeah. Oh, they're all permit?
Yes, sir. Come over here.
Okay.
There's a lot of little guys in there, but there's a couple of dogs.
There it is. Fish on!
There we go.
Holy moly, that is a permit and a half, dude.
It is. Got that heavy rod bent pretty good, buddy.
You say get them in quick. There's those big giant Goliath groupers and sharks and everything else around here.
You betcha.
Permit, brother. It has been a while. Should I go any tighter on that?
No, no. You're working him pretty good. I don't see anybody around.
I'll show you the men in the big brown suits here in a little bit. This is unbelievable, the power of these fish out here on the wrecks.
He's mad at you, Blair.
It's been so long since I've done this. Last time we did this, we were with a captain at, what is that? Hermit, look at him below the boat. Buddy of mine, Captain Glenn Andrews. He doesn't do this anymore, but he's fixing to start again. We might be able to come back out and do a show with him. Man, look at this guy. What do you think?
Just a little one.
Just a little guy?
Yeah.
Man, he ain't too happy. Music, brother. Music, brother. Kind of want him to get away from the wreck, don't you?
Yes.
Good. Getting away from it. Can't wait to show you the big boys down there. Dave said he's got something in store for me later. And if you've ever watched some of these Gulf of Mexico shows where we're fishing today, he's gonna put me on some big fish.
This is not a tug. This is the bait fish.
Something that would slurp this fish down in a matter of, oh, he just pulled the hook. Just pulled the hook.
All right, there's plenty of them out here. Look at a big turtle over here.
Unbelievable. That was some power. Well, the reason Dave says we need to get them in, there's these big Goliath groupers, what we're talking about, and they hang around the wreck, and you got to get these fish in really quick before they eat them. So you might see that happen quite a few times today. We're just going to be pulling on these fish, getting them off the wrecks as quick as we can. That's got my heart rate up a little.
Right here, Blair, we're in 21 feet of water, and that dock spot out in front of you is only 9 feet deep.
Really?
So there's, this is like an oasis out in the middle of the desert. This can be an amazing place.
What do you got, son?
I got a cold.
Oh, he's got Mr. Big on his tail, too.
Uh-huh.
Who's gonna win this one? Like a good sized cubby too, huh?
It's a nice one.
Oh, look at him going.
Up on the surface. How's that for a flyby?
That's bait for Mr. Big underneath him.
I'm live lining for sharks right now. Come on, do that again. Come on.
I don't want to leave this guy. Hold on, I know what to do. I got one off the front too.
Got one off the front too. I hear you.
Keep an eye out for Mr. Big.
This guy might measure.
He might measure. I think he's gonna make it. Oh, there's that circle hook. Right,
Nice little cove right in the corner, just like he's supposed to.
Where it ought to be.
That's a good grip. I was talking about yours.
Laser sharp right in the corner. Well, I don't know if he's gonna go. Ah, he's on my thumb. I don't know if
biting you.
I don't know if he's gonna go quite 33.
Yeah, we'll get bigger ones.
I don't want to stick my hands in the water.
I don't blame you a bit. Plus, you want to give him that shot down and give him that burst of speed to get away from Mr. Big when you let him go, you know. What was that noise up front?
I think it was that Mr. Big trying to eat on the Minn Kota.
Yeah, was he trying to get a little Minn Kota?
Trying to get a little Minn Kota action.
Trying to get a little Kota.
If y'all get a chance to do this, once again, we're off Everglades National Park, right off Southwest Florida. Dave's little rock pile out here. Not Dave's rock pile. It's known on the charts, but come book Captain Dave and you can.
Well, see, you have to understand that everybody knows where the rock pile is. But Blair, there's 20 different wrecks just like this out here.
And they're all called a rock pile. So book Captain Dave. You go right to the website and do it. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see what happens with some big fish on Addictive Fishing. We'll be right back. Hello, Mr. Big.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Biggs.
Well, new little setup we got going. We're going for a different type of species now. It seems we've kind of hammered and had everything else going on around us. So we're going for Mr. Big now, and we've anchored up right on top of the wreck right now where you've got a pretty good sized bait on. It's a blue runner. Heck, I'm gonna go ahead and show him to you right here. So since it's the only one we got, it's a blue runner. We're gonna send him on down, see what happens. Actually, that looked like the Jack Crevalle. Send him down a hair more.
Yeah, let a little of that yellow out. That wind down leader. There you go, right there.
There we go. Oh,
Let him eat it. That's probably him trying to get out the way.
Oh, one just came up. There he is. Oh, good God.
Okay. We got a fish on here, folks. We got a fish on. It's a pretty good sized fish. Probably. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good sized fella. Yep.
This is incredible, dude.
A little pressure to him now. I got you, brother.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
How's that for a lobe tail? Woo, brother.
That's, yeah.
Well, Mr. Sutton.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good size one.
That is now my biggest Goliath grouper to date.
He's not too shabby.
How big you think he is?
Blair, you're not gonna believe me when I say this, but this is the puppy.
Yeah. 60 pounds, 70 pounds?
Yeah, he's 60, 70.
That is absolutely incredible. That was from start to finish, no editing time in there at all. He whooped me.
That was all Paul.
Look at that sucker.
Yeah. There's a little grouper for you.
See if I can get him out there. We got any more of those jacks, or we're gonna have to catch some?
Well, we got some pretty good sized mullet.
Can you bend his jaw down and open him?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You want me to open his mouth?
He's gonna have to open a little. That's strong. Laser sharps there. Can I lift him one time? I'll release him. Because these are federally.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, these are federally protected.
Federally
so protected.
Oh, he's about to yank me in there. Yeah, if anything get dark near us, I'm gonna let him go. But
yeah,
look at that fish. Should I just let him go in the current? Actually, I guess he's gonna let you know when he wants to go.
You see him? He's just going down there, just setting up residence right back on that rock.
How many times you caught these? They should have got to be like pets to you by now, huh?
Well, some of these big guys, you know, I'll tell you what. That little tug of war you had was absolutely nothing.
Really?
Because these, you get them 250 pounds, 300 pounds.
I'm ready. Oh my God, here he comes. Look at that, it's like a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get him to suck him off the top. This will be interesting. How big you think he is?
150, 200. Big enough to eat that Jack Crevalle, buddy. Big enough to eat a 5-pound Jack Crevalle. Look at him, he doesn't even know he's hooked, Blair.
Oh
he
yeah,
don't even know he's hooked. I got you, buddy.
I'm okay, I got it. He just got me. He got me in the rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
What size Power Pro is that?
250.
250 Power Pro. Like that. Remarkable.
And you know what the remarkable part is, boy? That fish just kind of swam over to his house and said bye.
You know what we need to do now? We need to get wore out catching another bait.
Woo!
Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Man! Well, as we got a little lull in the action and as I'm about wore out and we're gonna head home, I'm gonna show you what we're using out here today. On the way out, we wanted to stop at all the little crab pots and I wanted to hit every one, and Dave was like, we gotta get the spot, But on the triple tail, using one of my favorite go-to baits right out of the Mogan kit, it's the DOA Gold Glitter Shrimp. And I was taking the lunker sauce and smearing it all over it, and this is the gel, smearing it all over, and you saw how we would cast it right up next to the crab pot buoy, drag it right back, give it a little twitch just like a real shrimp would when it's spooked, and the triple tail, we're absolutely tearing it up. Now then, for the big rig, I'm so amazed at the power of these fish today and the size rigs that we were using. This is 250-pound test leader that we were using, attached to 250-pound test Power Pro. And the pull was absolutely incredible. And you ready for this, Dave? Can you do me the honors? Here's the bait. It's 7 to 12-pound Jack Crevalle, something that's a pretty fun fish that'll wear you out just going to catch your bait. But this is the bait for those great big Goliath groupers we were catching. And there's your bait check for the day. These hooks here are big laser sharps that Dave has a buddy that goes and actually welds them shut, and he does his own little trick to them that he does, and they're working great. So there's your bait check for today. Make sure you come book Dave, you'll have a ball. Oh! Why am I shaking? 12-pound bait. There he goes, he's going down.
Okay, hey Blair.
Yes, sir.
While you got that fish swimming around, you know, I just want to really stress the point where, I mean, folks, you don't want to come out here and do this without a professional. You know, Blair's been on the water a long time. I've been on the water for 20 years. There's sharks everywhere out here.
Oh, like that giant there.
He's got it. He's got him. Oh, man. As I was saying.
As we're just saying, not paying attention. I'm looking at Dave. I look over and there's a man in the gray suit like that.
Just like that. And there was nothing you could do to get him out of the way.
I tried as quick as I could because we didn't want to lose that Jack Crevalle. That's how quick it can happen, folks. All right, folks. Once again, we're back re-rigged. And we're going to show you how this is done. Hopefully the man in the gray suit ain't going to come back. We're paying attention now. So let's see if we can do battle once more with the man in the brown suit, otherwise known as the Goliath grouper.
Yeah, we want a big round tail.
There you go.
He's going in the right direction.
Oh, is that? Nope. God, I think that was the man in the gray suit again.
Was it?
I couldn't tell.
Me neither. Feel a pretty good thump, right?
Oh yeah.
There won't be a heck of a lot of question on what's going on.
Like that?
Like that.
Well,
like that. See the drop somewhere on that?
like what the heck? That's got a hold of me. That's a Mogan, brother. I know they renamed these fish from, I don't know, a couple years back, but they need to be called Advil fish. So after you catch a couple of these, brother, you're gonna need some Advil. Woo! Dave, that is incredible, bro. Now, the Goliath grouper, which is formerly known as the Jewfish, they're all part of the grouper family, and they're the largest grouper species that there is. And as you can tell, anybody would be proud to have that if it was a black or, what's another, a Warsaw gets about this size, they get real big.
Real big.
Need a hand there?
Oh man, I can't even get my hand inside his gill.
Let's see.
He closes that mouth right up.
How are we gonna get them hooks out of there, bro?
If you can get both sides of his gill,
yeah.
I can get the pliers in there and get them hooks out. So there is two of them.
All right.
I got one.
There you go.
That's why we use welded hooks.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Look at that guy. Go on, baby. Get back home. Dave, come here, brother. That was some awesome fishing. Now, if y'all want to do this, we're out off of the Everglades National Park, right off of Southwest Florida, about 21 miles out in the Gulf on a rock pile that he's found out here, and it is absolutely loaded up with fish. We saw Permit hooked a great big permit, and we tried to get him in real quick before the men in the gray suit or the sharks got him.
Yeah.
And then all the sharks showed up, so we quit fishing for those in the cobia because he did lose a very nice cobia to about, what, about a 12-foot bull shark.
Yep.
I mean, they're just incredible sharks around here. If you like the shark fish, which, you know, I've tugged on sharks before up in Homosassa. Beautiful up in there to tug sharks on nice, real shallow water. But if you like tugging on sharks, you can always come with Dave, and I'm sure he'd be glad I'm sure he'd be glad to put the Advil to work on that too, but everybody's gonna think we got Advil as a sponsor or something. Hey, until next week, go to the website, addictivefishing.com, and book you a trip with Captain Dave Sutton and get absolutely tugged. You can experience some rod bending, drag screaming, television. We'll see you next week. Whew. Brother, that was awesome.
I told you I was gonna weigh you out, buddy.
Woo! Pancake. Oh! 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 I don't think you're gonna get my Kobe, but
200. Big enough to eat that Jack Crevalle, buddy.
Jesus. Oh, you didn't mean to do that, did you?